Hello everyone, welcome to Chessbox. Today I will show you a game between Wesley So and Varujan Akobian. This is a game from the 2016 US Chess Championship, and this is basically one of the best games of Wesley So. In this game, Wesley had the white pieces, and let's check out this game. So Wesley So with the white pieces opens with e4, and we have e6. This is a French defense by Varujan. Now we have d4 and now we have d5, just striking in the center. Wesley played knight to c3, so he just develops his minor piece. Now we have d captures on e4, knight captures on e4, and now we have knight to d7 by black, knight to f3, and now knight g to f6. So both players just developing their minor pieces. In this position, Wesley just captured this knight with check. The knight captures on f6 with check. We have knight captures on f6 and now c3. In this position, black played this c5 move. So black is just challenging this d4 pawn. Now Wesley played bishop to e3, c captures on d4, bishop captures on d4. Now Wesley just played bishop to e7. Sorry, black just played bishop to e7. So he is just preparing to castle. Wesley played bishop to d3, so he is also preparing to castle. We have castle by black, and now we have queen to c2. Now h6, because in this position black played h6. What is the reason behind this? Because white is threatening to capture this knight with this bishop, and after this capture, if you capture back with the bishop, then you can see white can simply capture this pawn with check, and you have to play king to h8, then you can just bring your bishop back. So this is the point. So that is why black played h6. Now we have castles, queenside castles by Wesley. So in this game, Wesley just castles queenside. Now we have queen to a5, just developing the queen, and Wesley played king to b1. Now we have rook to d8 and now knight to e5, and for the moment you can see this knight is a very strong piece. So black just developed his bishop to d7. Now we have queen to e2. Now we have bishop to c6, and Wesley just played rook h to e1. Now we have bishop to d5. So Akobian just played bishop to d5, and you can see for the moment there is a double attack on this pawn, and black is threatening to capture this pawn with check. So that is why Wesley played c4, just attacking the bishop, and now we have bishop captures on g2. Wesley played bishop to c3, and now black played queen to b6. Now we have rook to g1, just attacking the bishop to c6, and now knight captures on f7. In this position you can see Wesley just played incredible series of moves, that is knight captures on e5. So Wesley just played knight captures on a5, sorry, knight captures on f7. In this position the best move for black is to just capture this bishop, but in the game Akobian played king captures on f7. So after this king captures on f7, you can pause the video and find the strongest move for white. And if you found this rook captures on g7 with check, this is the strongest move in this position. So Wesley just played rook captures on g7 with check. So he is just playing the incredible series of moves. We have king captures on g7, and now queen captures on e6. In this position you can see rook to g1 is a big threat. So in the game queen captures on f2 was played by black, but queen captures on f2 is a blunder in this position. Sorry, queen captures on f2 is a blunder in this position. So you can just pause the video and find the strongest move, that is queen captures on e7 with check. So you just captures the bishop with check, and this is just game over for black. So black tried king to g8. Now even we have bishop to h7 with check. But in this position there is a mate in 7 idea, so you can pause the video here and find the mate in 7 idea for white. And if you found this bishop captures on f6, this is the strongest move, and this is the mate in 7 idea, because after this capture, after you capture the bishop, there is no good move for white. There is no good move for black, because white is threatening just checkmate here. Queen to g7 will be checkmate, and if you try something queen to g2, this is just mate in 1, because bishop to h7 is just checkmate. You can see all the squares are covered, and this is just checkmate. So that is why queen to g1 just mate in 1. So you have to capture the bishop. There is no good move for black, but after you capture the bishop, then queen captures on f6, and if you play this, there is no good move. Rook to g1 and rook captures on d3, then bishop captures on g2, and whatever you play, this is just mate in 1. You can see all the squares are covered, and this is just checkmate. So that is why after this king to g2 move, the strongest move is bishop captures on f6. So you just capture the knight, and this is just mate in 7. But in the game, Wesley played bishop to h7 with check, and this move also is a good move. And after this move, black just resign. You can see there is no good move. Bishop captures on f6 is coming, and this is just game over for black. So that is why after this bishop to h7 with check, in this position black just resigned the game. Again, I will show you the critical position of this game, and I will show you a possible line. After this knight captures on f7 move, instead of in the game black played king captures on f7, but what happens if you capture this bishop? If you capture this bishop, then knight captures on h6 with check, and you have to play king to f8, and you can play in this position, you can play this king to h8 move, because if you play this king to h8, then rook captures on d3, after bishop to e4, then just king to a1, and bishop captures on d3, queen captures, and now after this queen captures on f2 move, you can just play queen to g6, and you have to capture this rook. There is no good move because white was threatening checkmate. So queen captures on g1, and after g captures on h6, this is just game over for white. You can see for the moment this knight is also pinned, so you can just play queen to f2, and you can add another attacker to this knight. So that is the point. So after this check, you have to play this king to f8 move, then just rook captures on d3, and after bishop to e4, then knight to g4 is possible. And if you add another attacker to this rook, then knight to e5, and after queen to c7, then rook to d1 is possible, and the game continues, and still white is better. But you can see in this position, instead of king captures on f7, the best move for black is just rook captures on d3. This just saves the game for black, because you can see there is no good move, but this move actually saves the game. White is still better, but anything can happen in this position. So after this bishop to h7 with check by Wesley So, Varouzian Yakovian just resigned the game. So that was the game, and after this move he just resigned, because if you play king to h8, then just bishop captures on f6, and you can see there is no squares left, all the squares are covered, and you have to capture this bishop. There is no good move, and after you capture the bishop, then just queen captures on f6 with check. After you capture this bishop, then just queen to f7 with check, king to h8, and now again white can deliver another check, queen to f6 with check, and after you move the king, then just queen to e7 with check, king to h8, and now rook captures on d8 with check, rook captures, and now queen captures on d8 with check, and after you play king to h7, this is just game over. You can see white is up a queen, black has just a bishop, then this is just game over. So that is why after this bishop to h7 with check. Black just resigned the game. So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed that one. Again, I will show you the incredible series of moves played by Wesley. Knight captures, king captures, rook captures, and this is just game over. So that was the incredible series of moves. So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed that one. I will also cover more games from this tournament, so stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.